And if you serve your thing twice, everybody will wonder where will this African put the rest of the food, which is coming. Fine. So I was being educated. You see, there are a lot of education. Then we came to the cutleries, spoons and forks and what have you. He says, now look, Reuben, the biggest spoon here is the one for soup. Don't touch other spoons, because the people whom you will be seated with on the table, they may go to another table and they leave you alone. And I am not going to be with you. I am with the people who are organizing. You will be alone and you will not be happy. So please make sure that you don't force the high sensitive class to leave your table and you appear as a villager proper. Reuben, are you following? I said yes, once. And even if she says, you can add some more, you answer back, no thanks. It was, I was practicing for my happiness in the party. Are you following me? For my happiness, so that I may not be sidelined. Okay. Then we came to forks. Forks. You see, there are those which scoop, and there are those which go like this. And she told me, rice and this and that, you use this spoon. I mean this fork. This the hard kind of food stuff, and as you will see, you go like this. You don't go like this. You go like this. And you chew carefully and slowly, and you don't talk when you are eating. And don't serve what you can't finish. You only serve what you can finish. Otherwise, you will look foolish. And I said, yes, Mama. I practice those spoons. And I got them on the table. I was the only one who was allowed to play with some of those spoons and so on and so forth. Because for them, they knew those things. Okay. Then, as the day came closer, she asked me, let me see your attire. What did you come with? I said, Mama, I did not come with too many things. I came with a jacket and a long trouser. How does that look? Does it match? I said, I think it does not match. You see, I wanted new ones, you see, so I am now saying, no, it didn't match, because I wasn't prepared for the party. He says, okay, now answer me. Yes? I said, Mama, we don't carry clothes from Uganda to US. Yes, we only come with what we can fly with, that's all. And it is the opposite always. We carry clothes from US too. Yeah, you see, so she says, okay, what do you want? You want a tie which matches with a jacket, or you want a tie which matches with a shirt? I said, what is the difference? She told me that if it matches with a coat, you are not going to remove that coat until the party ends, because it is the only one which matches with your tie, as far as the attire rules are concerned. But if it matches with a shirt, then you are free to remove things. So we drove down to the capital of Iowa, Des Moines, for shopping. We shopped very well. She says, okay, this is what you should put on. And everything matched very well. She even purchased some bubble gum. And she told me that the moment I started the engine to go to the party, you chew this bubble gum. You put it, you begin chewing. When I park the car, you don't throw it out as you do in Africa. You eat it throwing things. You don't throw it out. You use this napkin and you leave it in the car. We will dispose of it. So that your breath, if you sit on the table and you find people who are talkative, you can also engage in talking, and your breath will be fine. Otherwise, everybody will wonder, everybody can tell from your accent that you are not an American, that you are an African. And so that people may not say, where does this hooligan come from? So, this thing, hooligan, was always ringing in my mind. She told him that now, when you enter in that room, the table, the maximum occupant are 4. Don't pull your chair like this from the table, and then you just bring when the chair is making kerele like that. Don't do that. Immediately, people will leave that table, and you can't follow them. So, you lift, you go in, you lift, and you put it down. Don't pull like in Africa where chairs are. I was being educated to the culture for my happiness, so that I can be happy with the people. Now that day came, I dressed. She checked me all the way from shoes to make sure, and she came closer. She bought me a perfume which can only be detected if you are only 2 feet away from me. Not loud perfume, because people are not interested in the smells of perfume. They are interested in the aroma of food. Now the day came, that big day. I had begun even if very apprehensively, says, have I really taken care of everything? That big day came, chewing gum. We drove to the parking lot, the napkin, and she says, carry your card with you. I come to the door. I find 2 young men, well dressed. You see, black, white, with this long-tailed kind of jackets. And he says, hello, sir. I said, hello. We want to look at your card. That was the only job these people were assigned. Can we see your card? Whether you are ambassador whether you are an ambassador in Washington, if you happen to come to that door, you must show your card. Properly signed by the governor and yourself. I showed my card, my invitation card, and they said, please, have fun. Have fun. Come in, have fun. I got my card back. You know what? What if I came to that door? Now follow me. And I tell them that I have no card. But I know spoons. All of those, this fork does this does this, this does this, I know. And I know this and that. I know the soup, I know the dessert spoons, and what have you. They would have told me, thanks to know all of that, but you don't have the card to bring you in. Gentlemen and ladies, to go to heaven, even if you are so holy, and you are not in Jesus Christ, you will never enter there. At the gate, they will ask you, where is your card? Signed by the blood of... You can't say, I visit churches, I preach it, I baptize it, I have been a pastor for 50 years, and I have been a division president. All of that, the gatekeepers will not... They will have none of those. For them, they only want one thing. Where is your card which brings you in here? Whether you have been a division president, GC president, in heaven, there is no offices. You see, offices are only here. But in heaven, all of us, we are believers in Jesus Christ. We are sons and yes. There's no professor, there's nothing, there's no doctor, PhD, what? Nothing. You see? Yes. And so I come to that gate and I began thinking that, so works, however good they are, they can't let me enter. That's why I must have an invitation card.